just want to say this right now. I don't own the music, and I probably never will. I do not, however, claim to own this music in the video, but all the copyright goes to their original owners. So hopefully that clears a little bit of this up. And on to the video. Alright, we are ready to go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's see what we got here. Oh! I was just thinking about Rudia. The pan, okay. A Cecil and Rudia start. Okay. Well, that's going. I gotta move this down a little bit so I can see chat. There we go. That's funny. Because I was just thinking about it. Just thinking about her. Oh, I also need to mark off the pan. I never did the objectives. Making with the pan. Never marked off the objectives either. Guards. Or the guards, excuse me. Bahamut. Trade away the pigtail. Sorry, I completely forgot about marking the objectives off. There we go. We're good now. Now we're good. Okay. Let's save. Let's see what we got over here. I completely missed that. There we go. Okay, I do have push speed jump on. Okay. Turn around for Rudia. Okay. Oh, that's right. I forget it's not that button. Okay. Wizard helmet as well. Actually, no, I'll put a glass helmet on her. Don't know why a glass helmet gives you so much defense, but whatever. I've never understood that. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Ninja. Poison. Blizzard. Okay. So, now let's see what we got over here. And that. Grab 10 Cure 3s. Yeah, so I think it's like 2 minutes off, but compared to what I've actually been playing. Ooh, nice turn. But other than that, it's pretty good. Pretty on time here. There you go. Just shirts. Actually, you know what? Yeah, how about 2? One for Rudia right now. One for Cecil when he becomes a paladin. What do we got over here? Wish I could afford that. I really, really do. So 15. Sell this. Actually, all we have to really do is afford the archer bow. You don't really need the dwarf axe right now, unless I'm like really behind on swords. We got arrows. Arrows is not a problem right now. Actually, I'm gonna macro glitch radio while I can right now. Yeah. See, if I was doing a 30%, I would be always focused on getting gear for radio because that's what seems to have to happen all the times I've played 30%. So on Cecil percent, you need to grab every single spot for swords. In Rudia's case, she's fragile. She can't take a hit. Well, she's got good defense on it. Whereas Cecil has good defense up there for the most part. Where's Paladin? He gets good defense. When he's Dark Knight, not so much. That's why I try to
These guys can
get in the Paladin. Oh, what adamant armor?
We get it like good there. That was good.
I'm gonna put our
That best just use.
For the time being, I am. As long as I keep the protectoring on, then when I take it off, when I take the adamant armor off, throw it on the Cecil when he's ready. She won't be weak against anything. Because it only, I believe it's lightning and fire is what you, for some reason, get weak against when you take off the adamant armor. I don't know why exactly, but I just know that's what happens. I believe it's fire and lightning. I don't think ice ever appears. Move. Yeah. Since we have Rudia, we can go up the front here. Titan, okay. I think it's for right now, but will be useful later, for sure. Heal, fire, have a last one, darkness, okay. Oh right, I forgot, watch. I'll give him a little extra attack power. Also, this is going on YouTube on the 26th. Oh, skip around about all this. Of November 2021. Then, what do you want me to do next? I'm thinking about, after I finish Final Fantasy 1 Dawn of Souls, I'm thinking, maybe Final Fantasy 4 Ultima, Symphony of the Night, Vanilla, Let's Play, one of those. You know, just tell me what you think in the comments below. It goes on YouTube. Okay. Might actually put that on. Yeah, okay. The power shield, okay. Like this room should have something in it, right? Okay. Might actually put that blitz whip on. That's okay. Okay. Don't need the glass helmet on right now. I've got admin on it right now. Alright, back row. And save. There we go. So, what French Press is, where I'm playing right now, is a open world randomizer. Final Fantasy 4. Oh, Bahamut. We do actually have to kill him, so I'm glad he showed up here. Let's put on stuff here. Our back row glitch will do a
Brought in by 2.
Yeah. I might actually put on how to do this, how to do that on YouTube. Small little videos like that. Bombing? Okay. Calm it down.
I don't know why I'm laughing at.
Okay. Okay.
Almost time.
I do not have any exits, so I have to walk out.
It's almost time for a reason why we can't.
Sad. I think maybe I got rid of those videos. I was gonna say, maybe I've got some of those videos on, you know,
Save.
it's still stored, but maybe not. I wonder if, oh, I didn't know you need to jump there. That's alright. Power stop. There we go. Yeah, just
We got the crown.
I have a ton of ideas, but if you guys wanna,
Very nice.
if this goes on YouTube again,
We can do it. Become king.
I mean, it probably will.
But, that's not so long.
Let me know your ideas, because I would love to hear
As soon as I can.
what you on YouTube and the viewers would like to see me do next. Silent stuff? Okay. It's not too bad. Let's go ahead and save. Don't lose all that loot and stuff that I acquired. So, Rubicante. Okay.
Yeah. This is it. There you go. Over here.
I want to have Cecil in the air when he does his glare attack, but I doubt that's gonna happen.
There we go.
Oh, good. He hit Radio who had data mapper. Good.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. That'll work. 390. 60. So Cecil and Rudy are doing about the same amount of damage. Rudy are doing a little more damage. I would love more earlier. Oh well. That's alright, I guess.
Alright, so get out of here.
Luca key, okay. Oh, crap, I forgot he put it. There we go. There we go. Luca key. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube,
Next time, we're going to get this crown.
you can go ahead and watch these live.
Got a crown. Got a crown.
Twitch.tv/SucklingandBaron. That's what it is.
Actually,
If you want to,
I forgot to go
interact
yet
with
all.
us, on Mondays, Tuesdays, and
If you go to
Fridays.
the where I'm gonna go next,
Or whatever.
you'll know what it is.
You want to watch these live.
Thank you all for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.
Ooh, I also have Ice Brand. Okay, that's decent. I don't want that super staff. My inventory's full. Didn't realize that. But anyway. Let's see what the boss is here. I almost jumped over and I'm like, nah. Mylon or Mylon Z? Mylon Z, okay. Actually, we can use holy water straps. That's one of my friends called it. Yeah, 2 Cure 3 should kill him. Regardless. Yep. I think Antline is another boss that I needed to kill, so I am actually very happy. Okay. Ooh, nice, we're getting stronger. We're doing more damage. Could have been a crit as well. No, I don't think it was a crit. Crit, excuse me. Cannot talk apparently. Should be almost dead. One more hit from Radius should kill him. Yep. Haven't done this strat in a while. The LNR run away, skip through text box faster in a while. Nice, defeating line is done. Okay, let's go. Wasn't too hard. Of course, Rudy has to stay back because we have the hero. So, the hero flag of free enterprise. One of them is the hero has to be alone in the ordeals battle. Oh, come on, really. For the final boss on ordeals. So that. Sand Ruby. And we have pretty much done our deals. Unless we fail here, which... Oh, it's Troll Best. Okay. Just gotta get a Star Bell. I don't think I have a Star Bell. Ooh, this could be bad. This could be really bad, actually. I didn't think about that until now. Ice Brand. Do we have a sword? Actually, hold up. I was hoping I'd jump over it. Oh well. That's okay. That's okay. So be really careful here. I don't know how much damage he's gonna do. This spot was made for DKC, not magic. And he's not gonna do anything. He's just gonna run away. Okay, so yeah, he's got a little bit of an edge over us in terms of ATB. How much damage virus does. Okay, we're fine. That's nothing. That's nothing to be concerned about. The tier 3 spells might, yeah, that might be concerning. Tier 3. That takes care of that. Okay. Let's kill him. Yeah, the tier 3 spells, his lit 3, is a little concerning. Not too much. Okay. Made him a paladin. Now we made him a paladin. It's time to switch which person who has the adamant armor. I mean, if we get a second adamant armor, obviously it's going to go on Rydia. But right now, oh right, I forgot King Rose. You can take that off. Put the black belt. Actually, no, power shirt. There we go. She's fine in terms of weakness. Cecil, glass. No, not glass. Wizard. You want to benefit more on your magic defense. Crystal. I think that's the best setup I could put on him. Let's just back row glitch him real quick. There we go. Back row. Alright. Oop, we're stepped. That's my bad. Okay, so actually, hold up. Basidia. We still need some items here. I forgot my inventory's full. Don't need money armor. Claw, shadow. Don't need arrows anymore. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. That. I might put that on radio. Who knows? Iron staff, dragoon. Silent staff. That. Alright. Actually, hold up. I'll buy 21 on it. She might actually need it. I don't normally buy Ether 2s and Cecil percent because I normally have someone who can actually use it besides Cecil or this healing, and that's completely inferior to like the healing items like Cure 2s. Most of the time the Cure 2s are better than his Cure 2. Unless he's got adamant armor and something else to increase his will, like the Legend Sword. But most, ooh, nice. But most of the time, that is not the case. So. Okay. Find something better. Nope. Okay. I need to remember to go back to Silvera. Actually, let's do that right now. Okay. Nothing. What about the item shop? That's the most important. No, I don't need. Actually, hold up. I need to put the apple in here. There we go. Now she's got more MP. I think we're going to. Oh no, what am I doing? We're gonna throw on the rod. Because we got Titan. That is an approach to this. Can't hit enemies that are flying, obviously, like Plague, but... Ooh, bandana. I'll take it. If I can get even a strength ring, this would be better. Also, fun fact, not only is the Aegis Shield the best... Ooh, the best shield in the game for magic defense, it also increases your wisdom. Fun fact. Sorry, I threw that out there. Don't know if that was worth it though. That money I just spent. It's whatever. Ooh, Sylph, that's even better. Okay. Search. I need to have enough. That. Other stuff. Power staff for the most part. Yeah, I just want 10 star rails for right now. I mean, I can come back to Kaipo in a minute, and later when I have enough money to get 10 more star rails, but. Can't buy any more right now. I do not have enough novels yet. Oh man. Sorry guys, I'm pretty tired. Actually, hold up. I was gonna say let's buy Odin, but God, I gotta sell stuff first. There we go. Might as well buy Odin, I guess. I never really did like Odin as like a summon. Just the RNG on it. I like Odin as a character though. I think it's kind of cool how it becomes a summon, but. I apologize, man. I'm sure I'll get more awake later, but I don't know. Right now, I'm just tired, and I don't know why. No idea. I slept plenty tonight, last night, so I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this right here. I do have the hook, which means you can technically get to the underground. Hi, Wyvern. Yeah. As long as Rudy is not in the middle slot with the self glitch fix not being on. Oh, hi, Ganenzo. As long as she's not in the middle slot, she won't lose MP. That's kind of nice. So, as of right now, actually, I should probably put the ice brand out of that. That's okay. Rudy's doing our main DPS. Man. Kinazo is down. It's just even randomized as well. Baron. Okay. We're gonna do Baron Castle. But honestly, is it worth it? Maybe. I'll do it actually, because we man, I would love that hero knob earlier. We could get better sword for Cecil. And a better, starter strike for Rydia, and maybe an adamant armor. I don't know. That's the cool thing with randomizers, you don't know. So, let's see, shall we? Okay, there goes the Shura. Shura's dead now. Ooh, a defense sword and a strength ring. Now we're talking. He just got stronger. By a lot. Ooh, a tiara as well. Let's go. She just got more powerful as well. Wow, I'm glad I went in here. So I almost didn't. Oh, damn right back. Okay. We'll go ahead and use Titan real quick. That'll hit all of them. Fun fact, a single target virus spell is the strongest Titan. As strong as the Titan summon, rather. A lot of people don't know that. I thought I'd let you guys know if this is going on YouTube. It probably is, though. Life staff, okay. Let's go down her crowd, actually. I feel confident now that we can actually go down on crowd. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta grab. I mean, I don't have to grab the hovercraft, but I am going to. I don't because I got push speed jump on, obviously, so I can just jump over that little thing there, but if I am going to be doing Let's Plays sometime in the future, I might actually want to do that. Oop. Hold up. That's kind of worth something. I don't really have a need for Nice Brand anymore. Diamond can go. Buck can go. Nimrod. One Curse String can go. Both of them. So I don't need more than one curse string. Oh, we got a sorcerer robe? I did not see that. There we go, that'll improve her magical abilities. Mute arrows, samurai, power shirt, ogre spear, crystal. Alright, helmet. That. Axe, fire sword. Okay. 2 of those. No, 20 of those and 20 of those. Do I really need a light sword? No, I don't. I got a defense sword. If I do need a light sword, I can always come back and get one. Okay. Don't even know why I'm checking these chests. I am. Oh, there's trick chest. I know why, because now I have an hourglass. Now I have hourglasses. I wasn't going to before because I didn't have hourglasses. Or adamant armors on everyone. Duh. Now I do. I really wish Rudy wasn't asleep. But we're being able to handle this easily enough. Alright. Okay. What do we got over here? Evil wall, okay. Didn't mean to double jump there. Oh well, sorry. We don't technically need anything right now. I mean, other than maybe a better sword for Cecil and a starter stride, but that's about it. Tracker. Put the tracker up where I can see it. No, I'm just gonna go to the underground strip. I need the pass with the darkness crystal, along with one more boss, and the pigtail. That's it. Oh, there's Odin. Speaking of Odin, we mentioned him earlier. Okay. Okay. go to Dwarf Castle real quick. Excalibur? Really? Wow. Let's go. Mesmine. A Dragon Whip? Okay. Well, we got an Excalibur, so... I don't want to put that rune ring on. I know it sounds really crazy, but unless we get an adamant armor... Well, I'll buy a rune ring, but I'm not going to equip it just yet. Because if we do find another... We are going to get another adamant armor. Once we get another adamant armor... So we got to trade in the pink tail anyway. It's an objective. Then, we'll put the rune ring on her. But for right now, she's weak against fire and lightning. So the protect ring was going to protect her from those elements, instead of making her weak against them. I forget. I did know this at one point. Oh man, I'm out of inventory space. So well. Doesn't matter at this point. Anyway, I did know at one point that really apple. Sorry. Did know at some point that which resistance, if resistance, resistance or weakness, which one came first. But no, I don't know that anymore. So, yeah. I'm back. I realized my mic wasn't on. Yeah, to unpause my timer. That was great. Parts salesperson. So question of the day for the people on YouTube. What is your favorite mod / randomizer? It's for the people on YouTube. the viewers. Why am I checking chess? I'm doing it without even thinking. Need to not. Is there a trap chest here? And I would hate to run into like a Malboro or you know, just or the not even the Toad Lady, but any of the trap chests really. Especially the ghost chest. The ghost chest would screw me up real bad. Rat tail. Okay. And that's done. I cleared Hooker out. Oh, right. And I also did the king spot. There we go. Now that I think about it, I don't really... Oh, let's do this real quick. I don't really need to wait because I did get some time on me when I forgot to put the objectives up there for me to remember. I was thinking about that. Okay, so if I could find a pink tail and or the darkness crystal pass or whatever, that would be fantastic. Because all I really need to do is find the Baron Guards then afterwards. Oh, and the pink tail. Forgot about that. What am I doing? This isn't my first time in February in this seed. Okay. Adamant. Okay, what about... Okay, spoon. Vanilla. Okay. Spoon and the adamant. Don't really have anyone who could use it though. Oh right, wait. I never checked these chests over here. Did I? Nope, didn't. Okay. That's right there. Okay. Let's go. Let's see here. I could do Odin's spot. Or let's go ahead and check some stuff off though real quick. Self. Chat. Not chest. Excuse me. No, not self. Not famous. Not famous chest. Self pan. Self cave. Okay, there we go. We could trade in the rat tail, but kinda don't want to do that right now. Oh, did I not mark off the hook? I never marked off the hook. That's funny. So I do have the hook. Like, what did I not mark off? Sometimes I just feel dumb. No reason other than just sometimes I just don't think about things that are important. Like, earlier. It's okay though. Okay, let's go. That is Mylon, because we already killed, no, not Mylon, that is, the elements. Because we already killed the Dark Imps. The elements are here. Yep, we already killed the Dark Imps, so this is elements. I knew right as soon as I saw the sprite. Okay. So for a look. Okay. Feels like I'm running slow. I'm probably not, it just feels that way. I don't know why. Believe I have the warp glitch on? So you guys that don't know, the warp glitch, I'll show it in a minute, but once we're finished with this boss. What the warp glitch is when you're done with the two bosses, you get control of your main character. You get control of your characters again. You recontrol, I should say. And if a person that casts warp, you cast warp. And then what we do is it'll lead you to the crystal room. But really, it leads you to the crystal room in Sealed Cave. But it thinks that it's this crystal room and that the crystal room still has the crystal in it. So you can take the crystal, but really you're just taking the crystal / item from the Sealed Cave. So, yeah. So you're basically getting 2 items at once in Free Enterprise doing that. And then when you exit the crystal room, you're in Dwarf Castle. So I'm going to demonstrate it real quick. Yep, look at this. Perfect. Okay, ribbon. Okay, so that's a ribbon. That'll actually prove useful later. Believe it or not. See what I just did with warp glitch. White spear, nothing useful here. Sadly, except for the ribbon. Ribbon's okay about him though. It's time for the fan marks. There we go. Okay. Move. Thank you. The package. Okay. Another Excalibur. Wow. What is this? What do we get here? Sirens? Nice. Don't need anything else in here, except for maybe kamikazes, but... come on. Towards space, please. Okay, don't need the spoon. Time to sell things. I think I have Leviathan. Yep. Okay. Metal whistle. That. Karate. Some other stuff now. We'll keep the Avenger sword. Let's see here. Okay. That's what I need to do. I need to put the apple on Rydia. That's what I need to do. I have an Excalibur equipped. So, we can get rid of this extra one. And just like that, I have a crap ton of room now. That's good. Okay. Actually, hold up. We're gonna use cabin first. Do this one first. So, let's go ahead and do CPU. It's probably gonna kill it, so we'll just do this up here. We'll jump here. We got 4,600 damage. Right now that Cecil is up to date, Rudy's up here for backup. Now, I don't actually think Rydia is less of a character. Her DPS isn't that good right now, compared to Cecil. Just want to get out there. CPU should almost be dead. And CPU's dead. That's good. She finally learned virus. Nice. Alright, we did the chest, and we did the Leviathan. Oh man. Just gonna use his magic. Heal us up. I think we'll be fine. I think so. I could be totally wrong. I know Cecil will be fine. As long as Ballnab doesn't knock out Rydia, we're fine. Because chances are I'm going to get that blown up thing. Where he's going to blow up on us. Most likely. And if he blows up on Rydia, like I'm going to make sure that... We got the Leviathan, good. I forgot about that. I'm going to make sure that he covers Rydia. Because if he doesn't cover Rydia, then she'll probably die. Just to be clear there, she probably will die. Now we couldn't get that check off, sadly. Okay. Now we do have Star Veil, so if we can get past the first part, we can get past the second part. Okay, I think we're fine. Yeah, we can get past the second part, because the second part is just... I could have asked for a better end to that fight. Wow. I was expecting the worst, and I got the best output I could actually ever have. Fight Rydia. We can get her back up. Hopefully. Good. Don't hit Cecil. That's not good. Let's see. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Rebel. No, don't kill Rydia. Okay. Okay. Star Bell. Good. Now laser doesn't hit him. He's so fast, dude. You get Cecil back up before Starveil runs out. Starveil, where are you? There you go. That's fine. That's long. Okay, good. We're fine. Okay. Okay. That's good. Good. Oh crap. He's gonna die. That's not good. Oh, that's definitely not good. Now she's doomed to die. Oh, never mind. Oh, good. Whew. Okay. We're fine. I'll take it. That's an upgraded R summon. That's Bahamut. I'm actually gonna do Odin Spot. What am I doing? Not the town, the castle. There we go. That's right, I already did that. Where am I going? I'm not paying attention. I have so much going on in my head right now. My apologies. Oh no. This is the absolute this is the absolute worst spot to have the Maga Sisters appear at. That's why I say that. Oh no. If I can get a Bahamut off, we might be fine, but okay, good. Okay. Okay. Got their sync mixed up now. Don't hit Rudy, please. Thank you. Bahamut, I need you. Multiple times. Never mind, just once. Oh, man. Yeah, if that would have hit Rydia, we would have been in trouble. And it's a troll seed. I haven't had this kind of seed in a while. I'll take the moon veil though. Might need it. Yeah, legitimately, that's the worst possible spot in all the entire game for Maga Sisters to appear at. And Trollbez as well. Or Golbez, if you want to call them that. So we have... Let's go grab the Enterprise real quick and turn in the rat tail, because that's all I can think of right now. Besides doing Lower Babel, the logic is Darkness Crystal is behind this one, Lower Babel, or if I get a Twin Harp or an Earth Crystal, it's behind those. I so hope it's not Lower Babel. Twin Harp, okay. Twin Harp. So I should have come over here earlier. Well, that's alright, I guess. Got it now. I can hear music. just for extra safeness, because YouTube's a little finicky and, you know, stuff about their music, I'm probably going to mute my emulator when we get to the point where, yeah, where we hear the music. Just to be on the extra safe side. Man, that's my third Excalibur in this entire seed. Wow. Yeah, right. Just as an extra precaution. So I probably am going to be changing the music, if I can do that, in this video, to YouTube's audio library. So the music you're hearing right now probably not be the same music that I'm hearing. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If I can change the video music afterwards, I'm going to do that to YouTube's audio library just to be extra safe. So I do know that YouTube put that music out there for people, and yeah, that's what I've been using, so I'm gonna do that if I can. If not, this video will never be uploaded, most likely, and you won't be hearing this. But if you are hearing this, that means that I've found a way to change the music in the video. So, yay! Just for the sake of not getting copyright. Since it plays song from another game, I don't want to deal with that, so gonna mute the emulator. So even if I do turn off the music in the sound settings in the options menu or whatever it is now, I think it's options, this song will still play. We can at least see what it is. I'm going to pause and unpause. I just saw what the music was, so let's continue. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to deal with silence right now, because I don't want to get copyrighted. I mean, I'm gonna be changing the music anyway, so. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll throw in extra music in here so you guys aren't dealing with silence. Okay. Ooh, the pass. Now all I have to do is find the boss and the pigtail. I will take a few moments to stretch my legs and stuff, and I shall return shortly. Alright, let's get going. So that was a Magni's Cave with the pass. That means that Lord Babel either has the Earth Crystal and Zot has the Darkness Crystal, which I hope that's not the case, or Lord Babel has the Darkness Crystal, because I've literally checked everywhere else on Earth that I could check. I think Or it has the tower key, and tower key has that earth crystal or darkness crystal, and if it has the earth crystal, then Zot has darkness crystal, or Lord Babel could have the earth crystal. Earth crystal can have tower key, and then tower key could have darkness crystal. Those are our 3 outcomes. Or should I say 4 actually? I think it's 3 or 4. But we know what our we know what they are at least. So we know now that we need to do Lord Babel. I mean, I've put it off for way too long because I didn't want to walk out of here, but unless I get the tower key. That's like a habit I have. Just if I don't have the tower key, I just don't do it unless I need to. Which is something that I probably should refrain from doing. 10 out of 17 as well. Okay. No tower key. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go ahead and do that. There we go. Now it shows that Riddy is an adult. Man, I keep forgetting to do that. I haven't really abused push speed again though. So yeah, Odin is over here. We know. Yeah. I sure hope this has the darkness crystal and I won't have to go over there to get it. This guy's nothing. His Zantetsuken shouldn't kill us. Or his Odin attack, whichever you prefer. $9,999. That just makes it easier. Yeah, he nothing. Didn't even get his Zantetsuken. That's what I feared. Earth Crystal. So Earth Crystal either has Tower Key, which would be a really big troll. We'd have to come back. Lots of back and forth. Or it has the Darkness Crystal, which I would be so happy to get right now. Oh. Let's see here. Let's see. What do we have over here? We know that Pinktail is on the moon somewhere. Or at Tower Key. I mean, it could possibly be. I'm just thinking the worst outcome would be just so we do this, we have to go through Tower twice. That would suck. That's been a really troll seed. I don't know why. RNG, not RNG, I should say RNG. I don't know why this seed's being so mean. So rude. Nope, it's that time. It's literally the only thing we can do right now, so we're gonna do. We don't have much of a choice. Also, let's check my inventory real quick first, though. Adamant. You cannot sell the pass. Sell the power shirt though. Excaliburs. Short, Dragoon, Ice Claw Ice. Sylph. We have an extra Sylph summon. That's funny. As long as, yeah. I remember that. As long as we, cover Rydia, she shouldn't die by any physical attacks. It's what the glass helmet's for, so. I hate those NPCs. So annoying, dude. Yeah, we shouldn't have to worry about it. The Valvalis and the elements are not. We either know where they are or they're defeated. So I don't worry about that. There is the D-Lunars and Pale Dim and Ogopogo out there. Do you have Christian? Yeah, okay. Wonder if I bought it or just found it. Man, that's another defense sword. That's like 3 or 4 I found this sea. Jeez. I'm just looking for an upgrade in our weapon. I don't think I want another adamant armor yet. I mean, I want it, but I'm not so like, oh, that's what I want, you know. I want it, but I don't want it super bad. I mean, we'll have to get the second adamant armor anyway. That's part of our objective. So, yeah. I always go this way to grab this chest. That's probably never gonna change. I normally would go up there, but I'm gonna go around this time. It's not a big change in routine. And I always go down here, so it's a lot easier just to go down that way than to go and zigzag up and down. Besides, well, those chests are optional. We haven't found the trap just yet, so that's good. Actually, no, I'm going to use a cap. I wasn't going to, then I went, I'm gonna do it. I wasn't going to, though. Okay. Oh, it's Demist! Hold up. I did not mean to do that. I meant to press B after I press B. Yeah, really ain't gonna be able to do much damage. It's Demist! Oh, okay, so that's another opportunity. Demist at Zot. Okay. Demist at Zot. At least it wasn't a Demist hunt. That's Demist. So, Demist there. Okay. We got plenty of MP. Jeez. We got plenty. We don't need to worry. Lose the Earth Crystal. Yeah, we already know that he's there. Two idiots here. That's funny. So who is here? Do we find the Baron guards that we need to find? Or not? Could potentially... No, Plague, okay. We could potentially get the pink tail off of Demist. So that's a possibility. I did not think about that. So we're an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half into the seed here, and yeah, I think good. All we need is the pink tail, and yeah, pink tail and the guards. All I need. So that is Tower of Zod done. Nope. Demas does it. Magma key. Which is utterly useless. Alright, let's go check Demas. See if we can find the tower key. Or the tower key or the darkness crystal. Find either one here. Logic wise. Darkness crystal. There we go. I was hoping we wouldn't have to go back to the tower right afterwards. That would suck. At least the seed was that generous. At least we got that. So it's time to go up to the moon now. Oh, we're shot a bit. That's alright. Okay, let's see here. Big whale, there we go. Okay, nothing in the giant except for bosses. I'm not really going to be checking the bosses, not right now anyway. Because it's been much more beneficial for me to check that later, if the need arises. And check Seattle spots now, because we are in need of the pink tail, so we are in need of Kiatos. Depending on what the boss is, I might actually want to grind here. If there's just a Iridia percent, then, or just a regular Cecil percent, I don't need that. Then I would need to grind here, no matter what the boss is, unless it's free. Oh, please don't be the gauntlet. I would hate the gauntlet to be here. It is. Oh, good. Sweater hack. I'm sitting here going, please do not let it be the gauntlet. Though this isn't the worst spot for the gauntlet to be. So I have alternate gauntlet on, which changes the regular gauntlet formation to monsters around where the gauntlet is in the seed. So Ogopogo spot is actually the absolute worst place for the gauntlet, because it has evil mass, red dragons, behemoths, all that stuff. So it's actually the worst spot there. That does not sound fun, at least not for me. That's Bahamut Cave done. Not exactly what I wanted, but that's okay. So, let's go check the moon shop and also get rid of some things. So we've done every single shop except for the moon shop. Okay. So... box of swines, I'll take it. Now let's sell some of our garbage here. Don't need that stuff. Garbage, garbage, garbage. We don't need anything else. I mean, we got box of swines. If I don't want to use the Avenger Sword, I got box of swines. And I probably will not use an Avenger Sword on the Ceramus fight. Because I'm going to be using solo Cecil and solo Rydia strats for this fight, for that fight. But that won't be for a little bit, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Once we do find the pink tail and the guards, we can grind up. But for right now, that's not the case, so... I'll also touch on gilly anchoring a little bit later on as well. Okay. So we have this to go. The whole lunar subterranean to go. Except for the trap chest. Just 5 spots. We don't have to do the trap chest. That's only if we have the trap chest flag on, which we do not, so... I tried to make the seed not like super duper long. Okay. So that's all really when you put the trap chest on, that's pretty much all that happens. Is the seed ends up taking 4 hours just because you're checking everything. Yes, the Calcadals can be hourglass. The Brina dolls cannot, because they have the boss bit. Are we gonna have to check that? I sure hope not. Where is it? More zombie, there we go. I sure hope we don't check that, because I do not want to take a second trip in the tower. Not today, but if I have to, I will. But I do not want to. I want to see what's on the moon first. On average, a seed like this takes me 2.5 hours. And that's if I get it 17 out of 17. We're working towards it, though. This is not the average seed, though. I'm also working with 5 objectives, where the normal person will probably put like 1 or 2. Maybe 2. Just so it's not like too short, but it's not too long, so put like 2 or 3 objectives on there. I put 5 because, well, I'm a masochist. Just gonna admit that right there. I'm a masochist when it comes to games. I enjoy pain. Game pain, anyway. hate this gauntlet. It's not the worst gauntlet in the world, but I do hate it. Because we get the fatal eyes and that stuff, but... I mean, it's not really awful, it's just not what I want to be here, but that's alright, we'll get through it. What? I don't think I've ever seen it use fast on itself. We're dead. Yep. Well, that was a rip. I was about to use a life potion. That's unfortunate. What's Cecil's agility at? 40, okay. I'm gonna turn the battle speed down a little bit. Just so I have enough time for, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a Fatal Eye use fast on itself. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Maybe after everyone's on count, that's when it happens. I don't know. Never had it happen. Never seen that happen before, so I wouldn't know. Oh, come on. Why can't you one shot? This might not be possible yet. I just don't have enough damage to kill that Fatal Eye. I know this sounds strange, but I just don't seem to have that good DPS yet. Actually, I think count can be reflected. I'd actually do that. Let's reflect it. So I think count can be reflected. Yeah. Yep, can. That's how I'm gonna win this fight. By reflecting his count. And he's gonna keep casting count. Until Rydia has count, so. Yep, I just cracked the code here. Now he's gonna reset his count, which is fine. I couldn't care less. So I'm gonna run him out of HP. Why couldn't I get that roll before? Jeez. Nice. Yeah, this is how you kill the Fatal Eye. If you don't have much DPS. I don't know how I'm struggling on just a regular, normal encounter. But whatever. It's alright. I mean, I've got the Excalibur, I've got Bahamut, so it's not like... And I've got an Adamant Armor, Bandana, Strength Ring on Cecil. And I've got good damage. I don't know. That would last real quick, and then we'll use coffins. Just wait. While we're waiting though, the life potion's up top. Coffins go here. What I'm going to do is called the life glitch. So any enemy that has 0 vitality comes back when you kill them. They come back, but then instantly die when you use a life potion because they have 0 HP. So like 0 vitality, so they can't come back. So they instantly die again. So you get double experience. So that's how that works. I might do a video on that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, whatever. King Ryu's a really good grinding enemy. I lost. Now, I probably am going to one-shot him with Bahamut, but I'm going to leave Cecil on life potion duty. I guess it doesn't kill one. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's alright. That's still a good amount of experience. Ooh, showing Quake. Nice. Yeah, blue dragons are a problem, especially if Rydia doesn't have any MP. Let's see if Rydia has MP. Or not. Okay, she's got MP. She's got enough for 2 bombs. That's good. I might actually want to cover her. Yeah, that might actually be what I want to do here. They hit really hard with their physical attacks. It might kill her. Let's see. Okay, good. Oh, no, never mind. I don't need to worry. Okay. I was thinking maybe, but nah, we're good. We're good. Here's that blue dragon, and the next one's gonna die now. There we go. To Iridia, since she's now out of MP. Actually, hold up. Yeah, now that she's got Bahamut, she's the main DPS. After she does Bahamut again. Now, if that red giant wasn't stopped at all when she got her summon off, he would just blow up on her. Or blow up on someone, anyway. You just use explode or whatever the attack's called. Oh, wait, are we almost up to level 50? So that was fatal, I think. Yeah, we are. Wow, I didn't realize that. Interesting. Yeah, double experience really does help in your levels. Yeah, I figured he was past that. Oh well. I'm looking at it as a GLE, and 42 would have been fantastic, but alas, I'm gonna have to use the silk web. Ceramus. Let's go ahead and use a cabin in here. And also save. We're gonna see what the next boss has. Got a protector in the last boss. Wow, we went up like 12 levels. That's pretty impressive. In one gauntlet. We died twice, but after we get the first, that's the first fail, I wasn't so bad. Hi, Mom Bomb. Once we get Nuke, we're going to start doing that on bosses, and not even going to worry about Vomit. Nuke is much faster, and it only does a little less damage, I believe. Nuke's pretty powerful. So is Bahamut, but Bahamut takes a little longer to cast. So once we get Nuke, we're going to use Nuke. Hopefully we can defuse the bomb and not have her explode on us. And that might have just done it. There's our pigtail. Beautiful. Crystal and white street spotter done now. Not low. Not level 50 yet. Oop. There we go. We're not done with the moon yet, though. So we have not found the guards yet. So, the guards could be at anywhere on the moon. They could be in the giant, down on Earth somewhere. We don't know. So I think it's best if I keep looking on the moon. Hi, Dark Elf. You're not who I want right now, but I'll still kill you. Actually, should I? Let me think. Nah, I'm not going to. No matter what's there, I don't care. I'm gonna reset. I don't really need it. Oop, let me do that. Oh, let me turn my battle speed back up. Sometimes I feel like a dum-dum. I was there. I was a dum-dum there. Okay. Let's go ahead and check this boss. See if we can find the guards here. If they're not here, we're going to reset and we're going to go back to Earth. Actually, no. Let's go giant before that. No. Not even if it's a free fight. I'm not taking the experience right now. I don't want it right now. I want to find... Oops, wrong person. I want to find the Baron guards. And after that, if we find the Baron guards, we can kill Jeromus because... We're going to go giant real quick. Because, you know, I'm the literal male, I might as well check giant, I guess. Can you jump on there? No, I can't. Okay. Something I need to know. You have to go around. You jump over there? No. Trying to think how fast I could get over here, but it looks like I have to go around the way around. Okay. I don't think I found DKC yet, which is interesting. It's Mylon. Don't want Mylon. See if the guards are here. Nope. They are not in the giant. Okay. Moving on. Just gonna put that there. Just so I don't have to usually move the cursor. Okay. It's actually faster this way. Okay, let's get out of the lunar whale. Spare the past. We don't have to go up to the moon anymore. We can just stay on Earth. There's some more boss spots on the moon. So we're good. I'm gonna check. Let's check over here on the Demas spot. So, not there. Actually, hold up. I'm actually going to do this over here. And if it doesn't have anything, then, well, okay, I guess. Sheila. Okay. There is a boss after this. So, yeah. Alright. Vanilla Iridia spray, okay. Why are you so slow? I'm just gonna summon Bahamut on her. Because I feel like it. Why not? Anyway, just freaking wait for her to, you know, do her thing. There we go. I actually have never attacked Titan. And I never will, apparently. I never attacked Titan when he came out and did the earthquake. Okay. There we go. Probably shouldn't even try to get in my airship, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna be landing here. I saved beforehand, so we'll see if this is indeed the Baron Guards. I'm checking the more troll place spots first. I already know that, I mashed out a habit. I press the button anyway. Just, you know, that I am just expecting trolls. That is vanilla officer and soldiers. That's not what I'm wanting. I want Baron Guards. Those were fireworks. You have not? Are they here? Nope. Let's see here. What haven't I checked yet? I'm sure there's a spot I'm missing. Hook path. Hook path. Let's grab our hovercraft. Hook path is what I'm missing. I could have saved myself so much time if I would actually fight the bosses, but I didn't. I did not, and that was my mistake. I think. trying to jump over that. Oh well. That's okay, I guess. Oh well. It's alright. Just a minute or so wasted. That's not too bad. Or maybe even 30 seconds. I'm not entirely sure. Well, it's more than 30 seconds. Yeah, whatever. Oh, didn't mean to open the menu. Oh, come on. Really? Okay. Well, there's nothing really for me to lose here, so let's go and check. Nope, not here. Okay. Not here either. So what have I not checked then? What have I not checked? Let's see. Did that... I know that there was Valvalis. So the Baron Guards do. Did that. Package with officer and soldiers. It's not what we're wanting though. Did that, that. We did the ordeals bosses, so I need to even attempt to go up there again. Did this already. Hit the moon. What haven't I done? As far as bosses go. Tower key! Tower key! Oh! Let's see if the tower key is what I need to do. Oh, that would be so bad, dude. I can't think of anything else that I would be forced to do. Because I've got all the key items, pretty much, except for the Legend Sword and Crystal. Oh, let me mark off the, okay, there we go. So I'm not going to be going to get them. I might as well mark them off. I'm not tempted to go do them. That would be something. They probably are here. Turkey. And... no, it's Bigan. Then where are they? This is a great mystery. Where are they? No, they're not there. This had Valvalis. We did that already. I had Bahamut. That had Octomam, and that had Officer and Soldiers. We did this already. We did the Fame Arts bosses. Luca! Oh, that's a troll. That's a troll. That is an absolute troll. Because I did the warp glitch. Totally forgot about Luca. Okay. What a troll, though. Make me come down here even though I warp glitched. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you get trolled like this. And I think that's where I need to go. I can't think of anything else at the moment. Okay. No point even trying to save. I know they're down here. I can't think of any other spot they would be in. I did everything else. Wow. And here they are. Yep. I knew it. Knew they'd be down here. I'm not even gonna go for the extra experience. I'm just gonna kill them so I can get that objective done. Defeat them. Here they are. Okay. Wow, dude. That is such a troll. Nuke, okay. Nice, we got Nuke. So, Rydia's all ready to go now. As far as damage. And she'll have an adamant armor for the Romus fight, so... yeah. She'll be okay. Alright, let's slow down now. And trade in the pink tail, and then we are done. As far as objectives go, we'll have the crystal. Oh, okay, oh, that's horrible agility. That is a horrible, horrible agility for Zaramas. Tail, that's done. Can add 17. Isn't that fantastic? Admin armor for Rydia. Now we don't have to have that protect ring on her anymore. But I am actually going to keep it on her because now she's going to need the magic defense. 44 for you. We have another protect ring, so we'll put that on you. What about my Aegis shield? There we go. 38 magic defense for Cecil. Yeah, he's got over 1,000 more HP than she does, so he should be fine. The only thing I'm worried about is the agility of Zaramas. Because, okay, so how Zaramas' agility works, at least in vanilla, and the randomizer doesn't change anything like that. Zaramas, with every 14 agility that either the middle person or the hero has, or in vanilla case, Cecil, has, Zaramas gets 1 agility. So, 14, 28, 14 would be 1, 20 would be 2, 42 would be 3, and so on and so forth. And so, what I'm going to have to be doing here... oh, my battle speed is turned down good. Maybe not to 4, but it's okay. Okay. Who's Butterbur kicking? Okay. We want to throw a silk web on him. So, real quick, I'm going to throw silk webs up. There we go. Who do we get? What do we get to spray? Is that who I think it is? No, it's not. Okay. Really got the nuke. That's not good. But we can heal her up really quickly. Okay. I do not want to Zerk this fight. That's a must. So go. Cecil will just be doing attacking and healing when necessary. Bounce off. I'm actually gonna throw Starville on Cecil here. Just for absolutely reassurance that the wall's not gonna run out. Oh crap. Oh, that might hurt. That might hurt really real bad. Let me heal her up. Let's heal her up a little bit. Or to full anyway. If we can. Where's big? Okay, good. Just say before his big bang happens. That might hurt her a lot. Oh no, it didn't. Cool. Ooh, we might want to heal Cecil up though. Oops, not coughing. There we go. Trying to see if my wall's still up. And it is, which is good. Heal Cecil up. And I'm glad, yeah, I'm glad I did that before the black hole went off. Got rail up again. Got a kind roll on the Big Bang earlier, so. Okay. So,